Okay, hey you guys, I have some great news for you. Some of you are really wanting to jump in and get your MLP person get set and ready. So I'm going to show you if two things. Number one is the test that you want them to do to determine if they're actually going to be a good MLP for you. And then if you don't have somebody in mind and you want to recruit somebody, you can do that for as little as $12 an hour on a part-time basis. I'm going to show you the ad and where to put it. So let's go and jump in. I'm going to go and start with the ad. So here's the ad. Everything that you should personalize is in bold here. So you're going to put in, you want to leave this just the way it is. And you're going to put it in the admin or office category. I want you to put it on Craigslist in your area. Some areas the Craigslist may not do as well, so you may need to put it in like Indeed. But other than that, you don't want to put it on anything else other than online, because you want somebody who's familiar and loves being online. So leave this title, but then you want to use your city and state and your zip code. And then I'm looking for the right person to be my right-hand assistant. This is a very busy and important position, and you can put in an optional statement. For example, for me, which is true. I don't want you to fib or lie, but you can stretch the truth a little bit. My last assistant was with me for over 7 years, but got married and had to move away, which sad face, which was the case. So we have been steadily growing for the last. Actually, this should be bolded as well. So let's go and bold that. 15 years and plan on expansion. You must love being busy and have good experience with health, wellness, fitness, exercise, and or sports, etc. So, because you do want somebody who, it seems like the ones who are better at this position, this particular position, are the ones who are very motivated and very ambitious. So what you will be doing is computer work. That's number one. They're going to be doing a lot of assisting with your WordPress website, blogging, and social media. Customer service, emailing, phone calls, texting, and face-to-face meetings. Creatives, you're going to be giving your opinion on advertising designs and solicit other people's opinions. You'll also schedule appointments and run errands a lot. Okay, so you want somebody who, this position sounds great because they're ambitious. You're going to get some people, just so you know, beware, disclaimer. You're going to get some people who hate your ad because they just feel like, oh wow, this person is so bossy and pushy. Well, we're bossy and pushy, so you don't want somebody who takes that negatively. You want somebody who says, yes, I want a pushy and bossy boss, because that's just the way we are. Therapists who own businesses are pretty bossy and pushy. So trust me, I've learned the hard way. I've gone through probably about 12 assistants of this position, and I've narrowed it down to who really does well with PT practice owners. So requirements, they must live near your city within 10 miles. Trust me, if they have a long commute, they won't work out. They must be organized and good with computers, especially Mac. If you're not on Mac, you should be. I regret not getting on Mac and Apple products sooner. Word, Pages, Excel, etc. You love talking to people and helping. Good experience with fitness, exercise, and or sports. Your schedule is flexible, can work some weekends. You can take this out. You can actually take that out. All right. Important. If you want to be considered for this position, you must call this number, so whatever number you have, and leave a voice message. Now, if you're using like an online system like I do, which I use grasshopper.com, but you can use whatever you want, you should have an extension, or you should have a number that goes straight to voicemail. That's ideal, because you don't want to be picking these up and talking to them. So I have a number that goes straight to voicemail. And then they answer these questions on voice. Now, some people don't like it. Some people don't like calling and leaving a voice message, but you need to hear their voice, because they're going to be doing these free phone sessions. So they must have a very professional, but yet, kind sounding voice. And you can tell a lot about a person by the way they talk on the phone. I don't want you judging for just the sound of their voice, but you do need some, it does require somebody who has a nice voice. So some people will not like doing this. Well, exactly. This is the whole point of the ad, is you want to filter out those who don't like the sound of it so that they don't even waste your time and their time. You only want to get those who say, wow, and if they're a little nervous on the phone, on the voicemail, don't worry. Some people, they're trying to get a job, so they're trying to sound good, but you want somebody who seems like they're trying, and somebody who seems like they have a good voice, and somebody who seems ambitious. So they're going to answer these questions. I make them jump through hoops. That's the whole point. I want to filter out those who don't want to jump through hoops, because working for me means you're jumping through hoops every day. So you must complete the steps above, even if submitting a resume. If you do send anything via email, you must put the code I want in the subject line, or it will not be read. And you must stick to that. If they can't follow the basic instructions, you don't want them. If they're just going through and just kind of replying to a bunch of job employment ads because they're just spraying it out there, you don't want that person either. You want somebody who's thoughtfully looking for a job that they want to love and be a part of, because they're the ones who's going to stay with you for 7 years and do a marvelous job. So thank you and good luck, and you can go put it as part-time or full-time, because some people you might want to start at part-time. Now the pay, $12 an hour is $24,000 a year. $20 an hour is $40,000. So I like to keep that range, 12 to 20. I have no problem paying this person $20 an hour if they do this MLP stuff, because they will bring in 10 times, 20 times what you invest in them. So benefits, health insurance, and bonuses available. Now this is the ad that I want you to put out. This is the one that works. Don't try to do anything else. And like I said, you might get somebody saying, you know what, you suck. Okay, thank you. I'm glad you're not applying. All right, now here's the test. Here's the test. This is what you want to use to test to see, because you're going to get a few candidates. I like to do group interviews. You're going to get a few candidates because I like for them to fight for the job. I want them to know right from the beginning, you're going to have to earn the job. So I like to do group interviews, get everybody in one room, and then pick out the ones I like. And I picked out the ones based on the voicemails. I pick out, if they don't sound right and they don't sound ambitious and compassionate, then I don't even, we just say thank you, no thank you. So the ones you like, to figure out which one you want to use, not use, but hire, is you give them this test. I'm going to give you this link, and you tell them, okay, I want you to actually follow these steps and tell me when you're done. And you have 60 minutes to do it. Now, this does have one prerequisite. You must have MailerLite.com, the email platform system, the autoresponder system. If you don't have it, then you're going to have to tell them, go to MailerLite.com. I think I'll go and put the link here. But you got to go to MailerLite.com and create me a free account. It's free. Up to 1,000 email leads. It's free, absolutely free, and it has the landing pages and everything for free. So, and it works. So many clinic owners are using it successfully. So you're going to tell them to create you a MailerLite account, and you tell them which email to use as the owner email, and they'll create the MailerLite account, and then they'll follow these steps. And it literally takes only 17 minutes to do. Give them an hour. Now, if you have to add in creating the MailerLite account, give them an extra hour. So 2 hours. Say you have to finish this in 2 hours, and then you just check their work. Will there be mistakes? Might they have some questions? Mistakes are expected. Just so you guys know, anyone doing something for the first time they've never done, they're going to make mistakes. You make mistakes sometimes doing things that you've done 2-3 times before. So don't be too harsh on them. Expect mistakes. That way you respond properly, because you want loyalty. You want this person to love you. So, because they're going to literally be your right-hand person. So, but as far as questions, that's the whole point. If they have too many questions, this position is not for them. This is so spelled out. It's so easy to do that they should be able to do it in 1 hour. Now, eventually they'll be able to do it in 17 minutes. But what else? Now the thing is, the MailerLite setup, that is not tricky at all. But if they have some questions because they need your personal information to set it up, because you don't want them setting it up under their name and their email. No, this is the company's MailerLite account. So a lot of it they should be to figure out and contact the company themselves for help and support and questions. So that's it. That's how you get your MLP if you don't already have somebody in mind. If you already have somebody in mind, make sure you give them this test. I'm going to give you the link. Got it? The new membership platform is almost ready. So once that is, everything will be there step by step. But I want you to get a head start. So go. Have a great weekend. See you soon. Bye.